Well guys, Rockstar have just announced a new game. That's right, because next autumn 2017, Rockstar Games are going to be officially releasing Red Dead Redemption 2 for Xbox One and PS4 platforms. So, in this video I'm going to be talking to you guys all about the new release, which they officially confirmed today with the new title and a bunch of little bits of information about the release of the game. We're going to be talking about some basic speculation stuff and also kind of digging deep into the meanings of what Rockstar mean by some of what they said in their text pieces. So, if you guys are in any way excited for this release, be sure to go and smack that like button down below, as it really would help me out as always. Now let's go. Fall 2017. Developed by the creators of Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption, Red Dead Redemption 2 is an epic tale of life in America's unforgiving heartland. The game's vast and atmospheric world will also provide the foundation for a brand new online multiplayer experience. That, guys, is what we have to go off of for the next few days at least, or at least only 2 days until October the 20th, when Rockstar released the trailer at 11 AM EST. So, this thing is set for exactly next year, so pretty much just a year from now. Full 2017, but Rockstar are known for having slight delays. They delay many of their games. I believe GTA 4 was delayed. Of course, GTA 5 was delayed from spring 13 to fall, or autumn of 2013. They even delayed some of the DLCs. For example, Heist DLC had a massive delay. They said the single-player DLC would be coming out in end 2014, and we're still waiting today for that, about 2 years later. But let's kind of skip past the actual release date, but let's speculate that they will actually release it in this time next year in autumn 17. What else do we know from this? Well, they say that it's set in the Midwest. Now, the Midwest, of course, means kind of in the American heartland, as they say. So, we're somewhere out in the Midwest, which is going to be not too different from Red Dead Redemption 1, which is, of course, set in the Southwest. But here we're going to be out in the Midwest. We're going to be around the kind of Dakota area, I believe. So, it's going to be a similar kind of style to it. I'm imagining we're going to be spending most of our time in the desert. We can already tell that by the mountains here in the new artwork that they've actually released. And we actually have a better view of the new gang on the front of the cover. Now, I say new gang, but by that I mean the new artwork, but we already know the gang, seemingly. Because these 7 characters on the artwork here do seem to kind of line up with Dutch's gang from RDR 1, and in fact, the original Dutch's gang, or the old gang, that John Marston actually left before the start of the Red Dead Redemption 1 story. But in the old gang, the members that we know were Dutch van der Linde, Bill Williamson, Javier Escuela, Abigail Marston, and of course, John Marston. Now, we can seem to be able to make out John Marston on the far left, which does in fact make me think that this could be a prequel, because, spoiler alert, 3, 2, 1, John Marston died in Red Dead Redemption 1. So this is making me assume that this is a prequel, even though it's technically named Red Dead Redemption 2, this is going to be set before the events of Red Dead Redemption 1, because of course we can see him with Dutch's gang here, so it would completely mess up the continuity if he were then to be alive all of a sudden in the next game with a gang that he no longer rolls with later on set in the series. So I'm assuming we're going to be out here in the Midwest, set before the events of RDR 1 down in the Southwest, with an alive John Marston. So what else do we know about this? From Rockstar's text, we can kind of imply that this thing may actually be a little bit multiplayer focused, which is interesting, but somewhat a little bit concerning. Because of course, in their text they say, it's an epic tale of life in America's unforgiving heartland. The game's vast and atmospheric world will also provide the foundation for a brand new multiplayer online experience. So this is, I'd imagine, going to be something like GTA Online, a widespread kind of living world. Now they say they really want to make this an atmospheric, vast world, a brand new online experience, all of those kind of buzzwords, which is kind of leading a lot of people in the community to believe this could be a very online-oriented game, with single player falling somewhat by the wayside, as we have seen be the trend in a lot of recent games. GTA was kind of decently split between that, had a huge single player, and the online of course has kept the game alive long past it, the time it should have. It's 3 years old now, and it's still going very strong really, just fueled by GTA Online, so I'd imagine Rockstar wouldn't be so stupid as to completely ignore that success. So of course they're going to be focusing a lot on online, but we can only hope so far that it's not going to be at the detriment of single player. Now, something else you guys may have noticed is that this is actually coming out for Xbox One and PS4. It's not coming out for PC, which is furthermore concerning. So of course Rockstar have a history of not really massively favouring the PC side. For example, even in things like GTA 4, which is one of the more recent titles, GTA 4, when it did end up coming out for PC, was horribly ported. It's ridiculously difficult to run. On my machine, I own GTA 4 on Steam, and it's painfully hard to run that thing. And I can run GTA 5 with absolutely no problems. GTA 5 was an entirely rebuilt game. It wasn't a port by any means. It was an entire new game. But it runs absolutely beautifully on PC, but it still took over a year, it took about a year and a half for it to end up dropping on PC. I believe it was April the 14th, it dropped on PC of 2015. But as it stands right now, Rockstar have said nothing in their announcement about any information about the PC release, which of course is concerning because I know a lot of you guys are PC players. But that's kind of, I guess it's going to be how it is. Rockstar do have a trend of focusing to console stuff, so I can't imagine they would completely ignore the success of GTA 5 PC release, especially with the modding community, which has massively fueled it, when there are entire huge communities really just built around the game staying alive by modding. But until modding brings them in money, they have no real incentive to kind of expand into that field more than the modding community brings in by just raw game sales. So, that's at least what we have so far. We don't know any information about PC, but we do know that it's going to be coming out seemingly next autumn. So, I want you guys to leave a comment down below telling me, are you excited for this game? How long has it been since you played a game of Red Dead Redemption 1? I'm imagining it's been quite a while for most people. So, if you guys did end up enjoying the video or are in any way hyped for Red Dead Redemption 2 coming out just next year, leave a like down below and leave a comment down below telling me what you guys would like to see in the trailer, because of course the trailer is coming out in 2 days. It's dropping just in 2 days, October the 20th at 11 AM Eastern time. And I know that I'm so excited to see this in action, because Rockstar of course have a history of always making their trailers in-game or in-engine, and they never ever disappoint, so I'm really looking forward to this. And that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Stay posted on all of my activity. Follow me on Twitter. There'll be a link in the description down below. I really do recommend you go and check it out there so that you can keep up with everything that me and the other guys in the community say on Twitter every day, especially with the new ridiculously exciting announcement of Red Dead Redemption 1. The community just exploded, of which I was tweeting lots of random crap about it. And finally, hit that big red subscribe button down below, where you can check out all of the other videos I'm going to be making over the coming days, all about this new crazy exciting announcement. And I'm so excited for this trailer on the 20th. So, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys all very much for watching. My name has been Flair, signing out.